As a kid, I was a badass kid. I did some bad stuff. One time as a kid, I had a really good friend at my preschool. We had a great idea to have a scissor fight. Yeah, man, a scissor fight. I don't know what the fuck was going on in my little tiny pea brain at the time, but a scissor fight sounded like a great idea. So me and my friend were out on the park, chilling, chopping it up, per usual. I don't really remember what the fuck we were talking about, but one thing led to another, and we brought up how we wanted to have a scissor fight. And both of us thought this shit was a magnificent idea. So we took our asses back inside once recess was over. And we chilled, actually. We chilled for a little while because it was lunchtime after recess and it was book reading time after recess. But then it was arts and crafts time. And you know what comes out during arts and crafts? Scissors. So me and my friend, we sit next to each other. Scissors aren't being handed out yet. We're getting instructions on what we're about to do for this little project. They start handing out the construction paper, and then they start handing out the scissors. And, yeah, we got straight to it. I ain't gonna lie. We wasted no fucking time. If I remember correctly, he grabbed his scissors. I grabbed my scissors. We both looked at each other, locked eyes, and just went straight to snipping away at each other. But basically, the rules of the scissor fight was we weren't trying to, like, cut each other. We were just being lesbians, bro. We were just scissoring. Now, you may be sitting here wondering, where the fuck was the teacher when two dumbass kids start scissoring each other? Yo, I don't know. I don't know where the teacher was. We were going for a little while, I ain't gonna lie. We were going for like 1 to 2 minutes. Just straight scissoring. But as all good things do, it had to come to an end. Now, I don't think this was intentional. But basically what happened was his scissors slipped off mine. When it slipped, he hadn't scissored it yet, right? Like closed his scissors. As his shit slips, he starts closing his scissors. But what else is getting caught inside of his scissors as he's closing the scissors? My finger. Snip. And from there it was wraps, bro. Thankfully, I have all 5. But he did manage to catch a lot of skin. Right where the finger bends, he caught it right there and cut it. He didn't cut it all off, but he damn near did. I have a big ass scar on my finger now from it. But he basically cut a slab of my skin and it was now hanging by a thread. So what does a little dumbass pre-K-er do when this happens? Bro, I started howling like a fucking hound. I still remember the pain from that. It hurt so bad. But the teacher came running over, instantly took the scissors out of the kid's hand. Another teacher, because there's 2 teachers actually in there. Right? Like, how did this happen with 2 fucking teachers in here? I don't know. I really don't know. Not blaming them. I'm just, shit happens. So I'm sitting there crying. Wrap my finger in gauze, or they wash my hand off first, and then wrap my finger in gauze and take me to the office to wait for my parents. And let's just say once my parents got to the school, they were not the happiest. Hand all fucked up. Yeah, I'm still getting a scolding. And honestly, they should be giving me a scolding, bro. My little dumbass shouldn't have done that shit to begin with. They take me to the hospital. I'm sitting in the ER. The doctor's actually cool as fuck. I remember the doctor. He was cool. He was a really cool guy. But I remember they had my hand on the table. And they numbed my finger, but he had like a little needle pushing up the skin, like the flab of skin. I still remember that, bro. And you could see the like muscle and the bone. I don't know if it was the bone or the muscle, but you could see what was underneath. Yeah, that was pretty horrific for me to see at that age. They never gave me any stitches. They just, I want to say they glued it, and then they wrapped it in gauze, and I went home, bro, on my way home. And hopped straight on the computer the second I got home. Wasted no time at all. Not a second. When I went back to school the next day, found out that I was banned from using scissors. Not really sure why they would do that. Another funny thing to add to this is a week later, that same kid slammed my finger in a door. I remember, basically, I was trying to go into the bathroom to use the bathroom, and he wouldn't leave the bathroom. Like, he wouldn't get out of the bathroom. So I started like tugging on the door to open it because I had to use the bathroom really bad. I started tugging on the door to open it, and I overpowered him, and I opened the door, and I stuck my hand into the door to like start prying it open, and I lost my grip on the handle, and he just right on my finger. Same kid, bro. This dude was fucking me up day one. Yeah, my finger was fat as hell. My fingernail was like bruised and bloody. It was like blue and purple, and my fingernail ended up falling off. And another thing to add, my little dumbass put my nail under my pillow, thinking the nail fairy would come and leave me $1. Oh my god, bro. But hell yeah. I bet y'all didn't know your boy was a D1 scissor. I bet y'all didn't know your boy was a lesbian. But now you're more informed. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want more childhood stories, comment down below. Appreciate y'all for watching till the end, and I'll see y'all later.